Hello and welcome to What's Map for Cities Skylines, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. There are thousands of items on the workshop now, so finding the right one for your next city build is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review some using our 5-star rating and the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture out to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very, very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to What's Map, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. BonBon here, how you doing? And it's not just any old edition of What's Map, no, it's episode 300. How have we made it this far? Unbelievable. Well, thank you everybody for helping me to turn this into a successful series. And especially thank you to all the 1,000+ people that have joined in 2018 alone. You guys are amazing. Right, it's Friday, and Friday is the request day where we take requests and put them to the Patreon vote, and my BonBon buddies voted one in. It was a really close vote, really close. A one vote swing in any direction would have ended up with any one single map winning. This one's won, and I'm really glad that it has. This creator, we did them fairly recently, and the map was stunning. This one is no less stunning. So today's map is Wanderlust by Zosso, and there's been a lot of people requesting Zosso's work. I think we've found a new star, in Zosso. We've found a new map making star. There's your start square, and you're noticing a, spaghetti junction going on there. Yes, we'll be looking at that in great detail. It's playable as a vanilla map, but it is field painting. Yeah. Okay, now there's a few things to subscribe to. There is a one-click collection. The list isn't too long, and a lot of it isn't absolutely essential. Now, I have used a different LUT from the suggested cinematic HD LUT, yes, the screenshots are taken with Daylight Classic, which I am using. So anyway, yes, other than that, we're using the right theme. I've just changed the LUT. Just didn't find the cinematic LUT worked for me. So there we are. Now, the standards are high. I'm warning you in advance. In fact, I'm warning you in advance, this map is a good map. Sit down and make sure you're comfortable, because this is going to be one heck of a ride. It's beautiful. The detailing is good. Let's check out this first intersection. Nice and smooth and sleek, and it heads off that way, and you might spot a custom bridge up that way. We're going to have a look at that later. We're going to completely ignore it for now, but don't worry, we will be picking up on that when we do the rail. When we head round this way, I really want to come this way, because we're going to see a bridge that we've not seen before in What Map or even in the asset reviews. It's this one. I don't have the name to hand, but it's a curved bridge, and it's sleek and stylish and slick. If we come down and have a look from underneath, it's a towering colossus as well. It's a beautiful thing. Not just that, but the way that it has actually been curved and the highways have clipped into it, the work here is outstanding. Obviously the electrical pylons there just to power the bridge, otherwise we end up with missing electricity signals, and I don't know, it can ruin the aesthetic. Anyway, the road goes off that way to the fog. We're not going that way. We need to go the other way. Why? Because, well, first of all, we've got a nice bit of elevated road going on here, and a standard vanilla suspension bridge, but a perfect standard vanilla suspension bridge. And then we head down this way. We are now heading towards the start square and spaghetti junction. So I hope you are hanging on tight. Also, please note the quality of the forests we've just gone over. Quality forests. Okay, nice little bit of elevated, and now here we go. This is where you are likely to get lost. It's an amazing, amazing piece of design, and every road connects with every other, except for two. But there's a reason for these two, and I'm going to, I'll show you the two that don't connect, but don't panic. There's a pretty good reason. First of all, if you were to come down this route, you can't get over here. Okay, from here you can't get over there. Let me just show you. Shall we go down to street level? Right, and accelerate, and it's a bit faster. Fantastic. So if you take that right there, that was just taking you that first exit. Then up here we're going to come across a turn off on the left at ground level, and we'll be going up that way in a minute as we continue our actual exploration of the map. But if we carry on straight on instead, you have to go left here and straight up here, and this exits straight out, and this is directly on that way, straight on, not the right that we were wanting. Okay, if we had taken that left, let me just in case you think, oh, there's a flyover. So yeah, if you went right, that just loops back that way. Okay, and if we go down there to that turn off again, speed it up a little bit faster. All right, and then we'll take this left turn off. You think there might be a loop over or a tunnel under, maybe. We'll head up this way and up the hill. It's a smooth hill. Happy with this. And then we emerge here, where it merges in with this road, and that heads off the way we're going to be going in a minute to explore. So there is no way to get from here across to over there. But don't panic. The reason why I say don't panic is if we carry on up here, we get to this intersection, and then we can take a right there, and that takes us down to this location. So although it doesn't have a direct route, it has an indirect route which isn't really out of the way. By the way, look at that. Look at that. Oh, stop it. Stop it. This is map porn, it really is. Anyway, that was one of the two routes that doesn't connect up. There is a second one, and it's this one over here. Once again, doesn't connect directly. There is an alternative, and we'll get there in a minute. Beautiful. Yes, we'll just ignore the detail. We'll just ignore the detail. It's too nice. But it won't connect over that way. Okay? There is no left turnover. But there's a reason for this, and that's because that's your start square. This is all going to merge up. And now if you have a look here, these roundabouts connect up with the highway. You can get to it either side, and it will connect in using these roads. So you wouldn't actually be using the main flyover, you'd be using this secondary intersection, which at this point isn't connected. So that'll be the reason why those two aren't connected. Right, so anyway, we'll carry on. Quality, yeah? I think we're accepting quality, the thought process that's gone into that intersection, and the two that don't connect have good reason not to. Can't fault it. Cannot fault it. Anyway, up here we've got this intersection, and we're going to bear off to the right here and loop around this two-way national road, and this then carries on. Let's get through the Quality Forests, across the Quality River, and this has got some nice tidy detailing up one side. Not sure I would have done it, but I'm glad it has been done. It looks smart. Then up to here. This bit of river is just prime for damming. Prime for damming. You'll get a lot of power out of there if you wanted to do that. Anyway, up here we then get to a tunnel. Okay, let's head down to ground level on the tunnel. I'm quite happy with that. That looks interestingly enough, and it does emerge over here. Now, if there's one problem with the entire map, it's here. Right, you have to get right down to ground level. Right down the ground level, you can see the rocks from the rockfall above are clipping through the top of the tunnel, and you have to really get in there to see that. No, I'm not faulting it for that. I'm just not. It doesn't even block the traffic. It's just an aesthetic thing. Anyway, this zigzags up and then off towards the fog that way. Now, I'm not marking down that tunnel because of the rocks clipping through on the upper side. I could, but I mean, if there were lots of things like that, I probably would. But we're not going to find lots of things like that. Anyway, we've got rail, and now we're going to bear right. We're going to go take both routes. We're going to bear off right, and this is a dead-end industrial line. It's beautifully done again. This is a really nice asset, this one. Very nice again. And anyway, this comes down to ground beautifully. cuts down alongside the river, and then it will dead end over here at the factory with a couple of nice little sidings and a little bit of overgrown area down there as well. Very nice work once again. We'll head back to the main line. This, you think that's good? This is just as good, if not more so. All right, I'm swooning over this map. I'm swooning. And we're swaying around, and then we go elevated over here, over our main routes. Honestly, the thought and planning that has gone into this map is outstanding. Outstanding. Anyway, across here, through some more forests, elevated across the highway, and then up here we've got a very complex junction there with lots of possible dead ends and stuff. We'll have a look at the tunnel in a minute, but we'll go this way because we're about to see Harry Potter World here. Yeah, you recognise that from Harry Potter. Beautiful. Don't know if Harry Potter's goes into a tunnel on the other side. I've got to be honest, I don't watch the film. I've never really concentrated too much on the film, but that's perfect. And it emerges over here and goes off to the fog. Very happy with all of that. And then over here, that complex intersection with the tunnels, there it is. There she is. And then if we nip into those, shall we? And then through there and right away over here emerges. Let's come back out of here again and back to main camera. And you can see the trains running through it. Beautiful. And then onwards across to here, we can turn left and go off to the fog that away. Yeah. Or we can head down towards this secondary custom bridge that I was mentioning before. Very nicely done, bringing the road and the rail together. Yes, we've got the pillars underneath on the rail, and then across like that. Beautifully done, and off towards the fog this way. Wow, asset time, guys, asset time. And you just know we've got to follow it up with King Leno. It's got to be King Leno, hasn't it? And this is Dead Malls, or Malls, abandoned apartment stores. Very American. I recognise a couple of the names here, like Macy's. We don't have Macy's over here. I'm sure we don't have Macy's in the UK. There might be an odd branch, I guess, maybe, but as best I know there isn't. Anyway, all of these, I believe these have been done for the collaboration series with Strict, Flux and Besquicklehausen. What's this? I've no idea who CJ Ickle, or I've no idea. What do they sell, guys? Can somebody stick it in the comments? I've never heard of them. And then we've got, I think this is Hillard's. No, Dillard's even. Dillard's, what do they sell? I don't know. Please tell me. I know a little bit about Macy's, but not much. It's the buildings that are the assets. Everything else is a BonBonB detailing there. And so, yeah, you won't get that. You have to do your own literal dirty work. But they're very nice work. Leno, my friend, you've done a great job, as always. That is a package. You get all three for the price of one. And the price is 0. God bless you, King Leno. Okay, back to Themington Island for the Hazard Map theme by Not Done Yet with Bonita Vista Valley LUT. Only one more day of this before I have to find a new theme and LUT combo. What am I going to choose next week? Right, let's have a couple of factoids. How about 3? Right, Mickey Mouse was originally called Mortimer. I think a few of you probably knew that one. Tangerine oranges, tangerines, are so called because they were first imported from Tangier in Morocco. And the last one, and I'm going to put this as a question, I'll give you the answer at the end. America's first guide dog was called what? What was the name of America's first guide dog? The answer will be at the end of this show. And I think you'll realise when I give you the answer why I've held it to the end. And the answer isn't BonBonB. That would be a crazy name for a guide dog. Anyway, that concludes our theme and LUT from Hazard Map theme. back to the shipping routes. And the shipping routes, we've got one goes all the way along the coast, and we've got all this zigzaggy thing in the middle here. And then it goes up the rivers, under a bridge there. We will check for bridges. Shall we check for bridges? Why not? Let's get over here, get into position, and wait for the cruiser to come along. And that is plenty high enough for the cruiser, don't you think? Yeah, very happy with that. No problems there. There is a second bridge though up here, and the question is, are we going to get a cruiser under there? Well, we'll definitely avoid that pillar. Let's pull in a little bit closer, and how about that? That's great work as well. Zosso is not failing on any front. What about water flow? Well, we've got rivers. We've got good flow down that river. We've got good flow down that river. Nothing going on in the lake, but that's okay. Got good flow down that river, and we've got the one with the dam with good flow there, and there's good flow there, and it exits out into the sea with good flow. Can't fault that at all. Okay, let's have a look at some of the detailing. There isn't enough time. This is going to be a 20-minute show. There isn't enough time to look over everything, so we're just going to do a fleeting glance. A little bit of glitchy water there, and there's not really much short of changing for a water-friendly rock that can be done there. This is nice. This is nice. See the way that's been plopped there, and you can climb. There's even a little sailor's cottage at the top. Very nice indeed. Yeah, good detailing down here with the cliffs, and then into the sandy beaches. Comes out here to the sandbar. We've got some rocks at the end of the sandbar as well. Nice river delta going on there too. That's really good. Across here we've got a rocky island with, of course, yes, the essential lighthouse. And I can't really fault that either. That's all good work. We haven't looked at the farms. Okay, there is field painting going on here, but I like this. Is very pretty. This is very pretty, very simple, and simple and pretty is how I like my ladies. And they have to be simple to go out with me. Beautiful hills. Okay, not realistic, but beautifully done to fit the map. They've been designed to fit the map. It's just really nice. It is just really very nice work indeed. Come down here, we've got another old jetty here, and a nice little lake down there as well. Beautiful place to do a little bit of I don't know, water sports maybe. Jump on there with a little sailboat. Very nice. More nice fields, and we've got more nice tunnels and very nice intersections. There's very little to fault with this. Very little to fault at all. Let's find somewhere to park the camera. I think this bridge, we've got to park down by this bridge, because it is just a great choice, a very, very good choice for this map, and very well executed. Wanderlust by Zosso. Well, aesthetically, it's dreadful. It's the worst map I have seen in a long time, and the best I can award this map is just 1 star. 1 star for aesthetics. Detailing, dreadful. Faults absolutely everywhere. Bad choices of everything, and I really have to stretch myself to mark it up to 1 star. Gameplay potential, well, I guess if you're really bored, you've got nothing better to do, and you can't find anything better to play, I'll give it a star for gameplay potential, but that's the best I can do for it. So, Wanderlust by Zosso, 3 lots of 1 star multiplied by 5. And if this doesn't get the BonBonB seal of approval, then no map deserves to get the BonBonB seal of approval. Wanderlust by Zosso. Wow. Just freaking wow. Right, okay, I did promise you I'd give you the name of America's first guide dog, and it was Buddy. Yes, the BonBonB Buddy. Well, thanks for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. Join me tomorrow for the final map of this week, and then I think we've got a tutorial again on Saturday. Join me for that, and I'm hoping to get my new Let's Play series out in the next couple of weeks, so watch out for that too. See you soon. Thanks for watching.